What's shaking, guys? MagicActivatr here, and welcome back to episode number 5 of our Pokemon Colosseum Let's Play. As you can see, we're in Pyrite Town, and today we are going to continue our investigation of the Shadow Pokemon. So, you know what? Actually, I don't think that they've actually referred to them as Shadow Pokemon yet. So I guess that might kind of be a spoiler if you didn't know. But most of you guys have played this game, I'm sure, so you know that they are referred to as Shadow Pokemon. But anyway...
Magic, it was here in the square that I saw that strange Pokemon. I tried to leave town afterwards, and that's when those creeps grabbed me. We should be careful, even at its best times. There's nothing normal about this town.
Alright, so we are here at the square. I think it's called Battle Square, which I always thought was kind of weird because they've got a giant circle painted in the middle of it. This is Duel Square, where even crying kids know they'd better shut up. This is where roughnecks gather. So how about it? How would you like to battle with me? Sure, let's do it. Excellent. I like a man who can come up with a quick decision. Let's have at it. Yeah, so I know I can't be the only one who always thought it was weird that they referred to it as Duel Square, but it's a circle. They literally have a circle painted on the ground. Why is it Duel Square if it's a circle? And why is it that we drive in the parkway, but we park in the driveway? The English language is truly an anomaly. But anyway, let's get down to it. I think this is a Shadow Noctowl, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Shadow Noctowl, which may be a pain to try and catch because it is fully evolved and also kind of, I mean, it's an early mon. Like, you got it very early in the Johto region. So, or got Hoot Hoot early in the Johto region, I guess I should say. So, maybe it won't be too bad. Look at this guy setting up Reflex. That's nuts. That is nuts. That's pro strats at their finest. Look at you punching my Makuhita like it's a punching bag or something. Up, and it went to hyper mode, which actually is not bad because that means we can open a little more of its heart's door. I'm gonna actually leave it in shadow or hyper mode right now, because we can actually potentially get a little bit more damage off, which would be good. I'm going to try and weaken this Noctowl a little bit more before I start throwing Pokeballs at it, because I know it is a bit bulky, and it can take a few of these confusions without getting too crazy. You just tried to go for double reflect. What is up with that? You expect me to brick break with Makuhita? So yeah, this Makuhita has got the door shut tight to its heart. So yeah, it's basically the same as any other Makuhita, because those things are... truly are incapable of loving. I don't like Makuhita. I really don't. It's so ironic too that the first mon that we would get would be a Makuhita. But did you see how in hyper mode we just crit and destroyed that that Ladybug? That was kind of nice. I'm actually going to Shadow Rush the Wingull again and Confusion this Noctowl, because I think we can weaken this Noctowl down pretty good. And I feel like... I don't know, it just seems like Noctowl is going to be a pain to catch. Hypnosis. We are dodging the Hypnosis. Don't even care. I know it's not that accurate, but I'll take it. I will take it any day of the week. Was that Gust's animation? To be honest, I'm not even reading what attacks they're going for half the time. Yeah, look at that. That's mad damage, bruh. So now that we did that, I can actually call to Makuhita and... move that heart gauge down. And like I said, the sooner I get his heart gauge down to 0, the sooner I don't have to use it anymore. Confusion. Boom. Alright. So now it's in that range. I don't know if I can hit it again, honestly. And now it's in the sky. Yup. Okay, so let's throw a That's a super potion. Let's throw a Pokeball at you. Because I know I can... And let me throw it whenever Quilava used Dig earlier, so maybe we will be fine to throw a Pokeball now. And I guess I can just call to Espeon. I don't really have anything else to do. I may actually end up having to use Great Balls. Oh, great. Shake once. Because I feel like it was... My only point of reference... is Noctowl and Hoot Hoot from Pokemon Pokemon Gold and Silver, so I feel like when you ran into Noctowls, it was pretty late in the game. So we may have to go Great Ball. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just go Great Ball. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time just trying. You know what? I'm actually going to set up Reflect since you're using physical attacks as of right now. And I'm using my little down A technique that has proven to be effective in the past, but this time around it doesn't really seem like it's working. Yup. I started to say that and the ball was shaking. I was like, nope, I'm going to jinx it. I'm going to jinx it. It was going to work. And yup. So it's probably better if I just don't say anything whenever I use that technique. It's a real thing. It's a real strategy. Yo, I know I don't have a question of the day on the layout, but do you guys ever like do something? Like, do you have a little ritual or technique that you use whenever you throw a Pokeball that you just feel like makes it more likely to catch the Pokemon? I know most of that stuff is like playground myths and stuff like that, but I don't know. There's just things like that you know, I feel like help. Maybe it's just for nerves and whatnot. But hey, we caught the Noctowl using the down A technique. What's strange for me is I feel like I have different techniques depending on which game I'm playing. Like, this is the only one I actually use down in A. Some games I would always tap A. Some games I would hold A. I don't know, man. Right then, I like your style. Here's a useful tip. If a Pokemon goes into hyper mode, its attacks become more likely to be critical hits. What a surprise, eh?
Why do these trainers here have those strange Pokemon? I'm sure of it now. The town's hiding a big secret.
Big secrets. So let's battle this girl. She's kind of a cutie. I'm not gonna lie. I like her outfit.
Do you like this? Do you like sticking around for a demonstration of my Pokemon's moves?
Yo, let's do it.
Good. I like your attitude. Feast your eyes on these.
She's a street performer, which has a place in my heart because as a magician, I'm all into any kind of performance art to some extent. She got a Shroomish and a Flaffy. I think that Flaffy is actually a Shadow Pokemon. Because the thing is, it's mostly Johto and 3rd gen Pokemon that are Shadow Pokemon in this game because at the time, and I'm trying to remember, I think that Ruby Sapphire came out, then Colosseum came out, and then Fire Red and Leaf Green came out after that. And so, if I'm remembering correctly, will a Shadow Rush kill the Flaffy? Surely not. Surely not. But yeah, so it was really, really difficult to get Johto Pokemon at that point in time. And so Colosseum was kind of the answer for a way for people to get Johto Pokemon or 2nd gen Pokemon in the games, which was kind of nice. Let's see how much this Shadow Rush does to me. If I body this Flaffy, I'm going to be really sad. I mean, just based on the amount of damage that it did to us, we should be able to hit you with the Shadow Rush and not destroy you. Although I am a physical attack. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's plenty. That's fine and dandy. Although, to be honest, it doesn't look like we want to take another one very well. Especially if you're going to sit here and absorb my health like you're doing. So I'll Shadow Rush the Flaffy again. I'm afraid I'm going to get, like, messed up here in just a second, and I'm going to go into hyper mode. Maybe if I'm lucky, the Flaffy will target Espeon this turn. I probably won't get that lucky. He's trying to turn this into a situation where, oh, that actually, yes, that's fine. That's kind of what I wanted, to be honest. Although I may have to get Espeon up out here. All right, nice. So now we're getting you into a decent range. And we're paralyzed. Oh, wait, that's actually... You know what? Flaffy may go on our team because we currently don't have a way to really status Pokemon, and this could be the answer that I'm looking for. Yo, I'm not about to let Espeon go down. Like, I'm not into that. I'm going to throw a Pokeball. And then I'm going to switch into... You know what? I'll switch into Quilava. Switch into Quilava here. Yo, Flaffy, why don't you be a bro? Why don't you be a bro, even though you're a female? Why don't you be a bro and stay in the Pokeball? Hey! Alright, not too bad, not too bad. You outperformed me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's that sleight of hand. Right.
You're surprisingly good. I think you deserve to know a little secret about a certain Pokemon move. The move Shadow Rush inflicts damage on any kind of Pokemon without being affected by their types.
Oh.
The amount of damage doesn't vary with the target's Pokemon type, so it's easy to use.
Was her name Diggo? That's an interesting name. Hold on, let me potion really quick, to be honest, because I'm gonna potion up Espeon, and just for GP, I'm gonna switch Quilava to the front. Because I feel like Quilava will rock out on the party for a while as well. If you try talking to anyone in Dual Square, there's only one answer. What was the... I didn't know there was a question! Hello? Skiploom and Oddish. So I'm assuming Skiploom is gonna be our Shadow Pokemon of choice. Yo, I should rock out with Skiploom on the party. I've never really... I don't think I've ever really used a Skiploom or a Jumpluff or anything like that in an LP. Like, I feel like that's one of those Pokemon that you just never see anyone use. And I'm actually really glad I switched to Quilava. I 100% did not remember this was a Grass-type trainer, but... you know what? It works out. It works out. So I'm gonna Confusion Oddish, because I believe Oddish is part Poison. I know when it evolves it is. Yeah, there we go. That's some power. All I want is power. Dustox. So Poison and Grass appears to be your specialty. Hello, is that Sleep Powder? Oh, dude. Come on. That's just rude. That's just rude. Okay. Well, we're going to call to you because that will wake you up instead of actually having to use an awakening, which is a fun little tip if you didn't know that about the game. Calling to Pokemon will actually wake them up and you don't have to use full heals or awakenings or anything like that, which is really, really nice and handy. And the Dustox does not want to fall. Dustox actually looks pretty good in this game. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. But I gotta start getting some damage on this this gosh diggity darn Skiploom. I will take a Confusion from you any day, dude. That does nothing. So hopefully this Skiploom does not want to use Sleep Powder again. So I'm not gonna lie, that was a little bit rude. I did not appreciate that. Espeon getting all these levels, which I don't mind because Umbreon started out at a higher level and generally stays at a higher level if you use them a whole lot. And of course, I go into hyper mode that turn, which is actually a little bit of a problem. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna call you and I guess I'm gonna use return. I gotta weaken it before I throw a Pokeball. 100%, 100%. I don't think I can just throw a Pokeball and catch it. I mean, I would love to be able to do that, but I just don't think it is plausible. So, yep, there goes the Sleep Powder. So we're just gonna have all kinds of issues here. I don't think Synchronize works with sleep, unfortunately, either, which is just a bit of a pain. Alright, I'm gonna risk the biscuit here, and I'm going to Shadow Rush the Skiploom with Quilava. That Espeon cry. If you put... I know you're going for the Quilava because you just put the Espeon to sleep. Is Sleep Claws even a thing to you, my dude? I am kind of surprised he doubled into this Espeon slot, though. That is... Ooh, okay. Well, that is about as much damage as I want to do to you, Skiploom. So, at this point, I'm going to start chucking Pokeballs. And, I'm going to start chucking these Pokeballs, and I'm going to call out to Espeon. Espeon, hear my cry! Well, let me throw this Pokeball first. If I catch it, the Espeon's going to be asleep, so I'm going to have to wake it up outside of battle, which will kind of be a little bit obnoxious, actually, but... Oh, come on, Skiploom. Why are you playing with my heartstrings like this? It's not cool. It's okay though, because we get to hear that beautiful Espeon cry again. Dude! Again? She is reading me like a book. She's reading me like a book. Oh my goodness, dude. Let's keep on trucking, I guess. The bad thing is, like, I feel like I'm almost out of Pokeballs already, so we're gonna end up having to go scoop up some more Pokeballs at some point. Alright, let's try it. Alright, Skiploom. And this is where my concern comes in about doing these shorter episodes, which, by the way, so far you guys have seemed to have really positive feedback about the kind of shorter episodes, at least from the ones of you I've heard of. You kind of like the shorter episodes because they're just easier to squeeze in time to watch, which is really, really good to hear. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying them. I'm just afraid of this scenario where we get engaged in these Pokemon battles where I gotta catch a Pokemon and they just don't want to stay in a Pokeball. And then we don't make any more progress through the game. That's my only concern with them, but I don't know. Maybe we'll figure it out. We'll figure something out with it. And now all of a sudden you just don't even want to try and stay in the Pokeball. If my Flaffy was at higher health, I would send it in and maybe try and get static going. And now you're gonna start regaining health, which is obnoxious. Okay, I'm gonna Pokeball again one more time. And I'm gonna use Return, which kind of frightens me. Yo, Helping Hand should work on Pokeballs. If I used Helping Hand, it should go before you actually throw the Pokeball, and it should actually increase the catch rate. That would be crazy. See, now it just doesn't even want to stay in at all. Earlier, it was at least kind of pretending like it wanted to be. Oh, jeez. That got you closer to the red than... Oh, no. Please don't take yourself out with recoil. I gotta use the Great Ball, guys. This isn't okay. This isn't okay. What do I don't know what to do. I'm gonna switch into Flaffy on the off chance that you have a physical move that doesn't cause recoil and you go for the Espeon slot. I was about to say, you are literally on 1 HP. You were literally on 1 HP. If you did not stay in the Pokeball that time, I don't know what I would have done. I don't know what I would have done. It would have been bad. It would have been bad. Oh, that was an incredible battle. I simply love strong guys. That's L-O-V-E. If you ever get the urge to battle with me again, I'll always be here for you, honey. Yo, the girl's kind of flirtatious in this game, not gonna lie. But anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode right here. In the next episode, we will take on the last two trainers here on Dual Square. So thank you guys so much for your support, and thanks for checking out the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to hit that like button down below for us, because it always needs your magic touch. But for now, I'm gonna make like an Abra and get out of here. So have a wonderful day, stay cool, and we will catch you guys next time.